Hi, welcome to another Consonant Analysis. This is an analysis on R. Kelly, and it's based on an extract that was taken from an interview that he held with Gayle King from about 4 months ago. And the extract that I've taken is, "I'm very tired of all the lies." So the interpretation that I've made based on what he said from the markers that came out was the subject has plunged into an unknown situation in order to counterbalance the claims made against him. Because it's quite a short extract, I've done a forward and reverse analysis, which means that I've taken the consonants out and I've read them forwards and backwards to pull out information. And on the face of it, it's 50-50. It's not quite clear whether or not the markers refer to him or refer to the people that who are making claims against him. So so with regards to comments, I'll just go on to the comments. Number one, error correction. When I originally extracted the consonants from this short extract, I omitted the consonant M, because there's the hesitation. He says, "I'm very tired of all these lies." He says it like that. And the I actually omitted that because normally people say and he said which has got an M. It's got an it's got a consonant in there, and it does actually make a difference to the analysis. Every consonant counts, and the difference it made was between undressing and being slippery, and the actual target consonant is marker is about being slippery or slipping out of a situation. But what I've done is I've actually included the two markers previous to the one that I actually needed. That there's actually a match for the consonants that I've extracted, and with the error correction. But I've left the two markers in prior to that because they have direct relevance to the subject under discussion, but they're not actually mentioned by R. Kelly. What I found in previous analyses is that often where the subject is a particular thing, and the markers prior to that, just immediately prior to the marker that is relevant to the subject, they do actually have direct relevance. It's like somebody's just skating on doing something, but they haven't actually done it. But like I said, in this case, it's not quite clear who or what refers to who. So those markers that are not directly relevant because they're not mentioned in the consonants, I've put those in square brackets so you'll be able to see those. And again, point 2 for comments, as I've already said, while the markers are all relevant to the subject under study, it is not clear whether they are about his activities or what he feels is his appraisal only of what he is being accused of but has not done. The markers are, however, consistent with the ongoing narrative that seems to be plaguing the subject in the news. So basically everything that's in the analysis is not really telling anybody anything that they'd already know. It's consistent. So with regards to the reverse analysis, I'll just go on to the themes now. So themes 1, and I've grouped these under the keyword function. So we've got affluence, breadwinning, facilitation, and prosperity. And that's quite interesting because with regards to R. Kelly, he was given everything with a silver spoon. He was got a silver spoon in his mouth when he was born, from what I understand. So it's a case of breadwinning. I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought he would have expected to be given things and not have to work for them. So again, affluence, breadwinning, facilitation, and prosperity. Right. So 2 is like methodology, MO, way of life. So I've got accommodation, cowardice, humiliation, infatuation, regret, resignation, and subservience. So this sort of follows on from a previous analysis that I did of him yesterday, where in the beginning, he sort of puts on a persona that would be amenable to regular going relationship. And then point 3 for themes for reverse analysis. I've got method 2. I've grouped them under method 2. Anger, arrogance, disapproval, dismissal, entitlement, excitation, indignance, magnificence, and rationalization. So the cycle is that he's nice to people, and then when he gets into the relationship, he can't hold it. Basically because he wasn't shown a proper role model by his parents or his family, because he just had a mother. She used to mother him. He didn't have a father figure there. So he's not stable in that respect. And as a result of which, what happens is it turns into, rejection, disapproval, all of these negative types of things. That's the theory anyway. And point 3, I've grouped under method 3. Annihilation, capture, control, insulation, observation, oppression, and shock. With regards to markers 2, that's for the forwards analysis. I've got 1, balance. I've grouped them under balance. Debunking, closure, examination, implication, limitation. So this is basically damage limitation. In other words, the reason why he's come undone the interview is because, firstly, it's damage limitation. Fair dues, Number 2, the interview, we've got amiability, aspiration, concealment, contemporary, freedom, innocence, orphaned, and recklessness. And the 2 things that I pull out of that is contemporary, with regards to Gayle King, because she's like his contemporary. And amiability, that's because he believes he's going to. It's not like it's not a hostile setting. He's going to get a fair deal basically from Gayle. And then thirdly, orphaned. He's actually an orphan. He's bereaved of one particular parent. So moving on to themes 3, I've put them under the heading of effects: degradation, catastrophe, hurt, internment, and slander. So that's what he's suffering now as a result of the ongoing saga. So in total, if you look at the themes from the forward and backwards marker, forwards, it's giving the apparent message, in other words, why he's there, the interview, what's it about. Whereas the reverse markers go into more detail about what the interview is about. In other words, the sort of like relationship management that's been going on, that seems apparent from the markers and also from the previous analysis that I've conducted. So like I said, all in all, it's not conclusive exactly what's going on, but there seems to be a pattern building from the analyses that I'm conducting. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you found that interesting and informative. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Keep yourself out of mischief, and look forward to seeing you in the next analysis, which hopefully will be on another extract that I've taken from the same interview that this extract was taken from, or that this analysis was performed on. It's much lengthier, so it'll probably take me about a week to do that. And from the initial indications, from sort of like a brief analysis I did to check out what the extract was like, they seem very good. So yeah, hope to have that ready for you in due course. So like I said, have a nice day, and look forward to seeing you in the next analysis.